Well, hello everybody, Smithy here, and welcome to a very special Jurassic episode. I'm here I've got the privilege with a couple of other people showing you Jurassic Explorer, and I'm actually talking to its maker, or one of its makers, Michael. Hello, Michael.
Hello, how are you, Smithy?
Well, I was saying before, must have been about a year since we did a video together when we did a video on your original Jurassic World project, and this is a completely new project, isn't it?
Yes, it's been so long since last year, and we've just come so far. It's like, I'm really excited for you to see everything, because it's really crazy how far we've all come.
Well, I thank you very much for giving me the opportunity, because it's really, I feel privileged to being able to look at this, and now, especially now, we're going to go around the little bit of the park we got, and you can explain to the fans what it's all about and what's to come in the future. So just a bit of a bio really about how long has this project been going, and who's on the team, etc.
So we started this project, I think it was around October last year, and as you said, we had a project before then, which was Jurassic World 3D project. That was basically kind of what Jurassic Explorer is, but we weren't very experienced with 3D modeling, and we used completely different software, and now we rebuilt it all from the ground up, and here we are with Jurassic Explorer. And we're a small team of 4 developers. It's myself who does the major development and 3D modeling. Then we have Andreas, which is our dinosaur and generalist modeler. Then we have our music producer, Bernard, which does all the music from the game, which is fantastic. I can't wait for you to hear it. And then we have Zach, who's our programmer. So it's a really small team, but we're all kind of like a family, and we've been working on this for about a year at this point. So, yeah.
Absolutely brilliant, as we're going to show the people very shortly. Right, okay then, then we can carry on talking. I think the best thing then is we jump straight in. Now, it's obviously a preview version, and when does the version come out?
So the full version comes out in December this year, but before then we're going to release a trophy viewer, which is kind of like a little preview version which lets you view our trophies that will be in the full game. So look forward to that on the 28th of July.
Okay, thanks very much. I am looking forward to that, 28th of July. So we're going to explore the park. We are on, let me just tell everybody, I'm able to run this at maximum settings. It's recording at 55 frames a second, so it is really crystal clear. Oh wow, look at those mountains. Now, did you model your old map, obviously, or have you just completely started again? How did you do that?
We redid everything from the ground up, so it all is new, and it's been a lot of hours and working, but yeah.
Right, we're missing the sound here. I know, I just remembered because
it's not even comparable.
The park. Right, the most iconic, I would say, the most iconic part of. Oh, look at that! Most iconic part of Jurassic World. Love the graphics.
Thank you.
So excellent. I must walk over here. For those who follow Film Bayana on Twitter, doesn't this head look quite interesting compared to the picture he has seen through the head? And we know it's a hybrid from Jurassic World 2, but I definitely think it could very much look like something like a bit of a Spinosaurus head. But there we go.
Possibly.
Wow. So on this head, this is the detail. Come over here. Look at the detail, guys. So, have you had to build like all the joints on this and model them, or what?
Yes. Yeah, so I had to model each individual bone, and then I kind of pieced them all together into a Spinosaurus.
Wow.
It's kind of crazy.
And I know you can see this. You're going to see this a bit delayed, maybe, but wow. And did like the ribs here? Did they have to be glued in place? It's almost like a model.
Yeah, well, you just have to model it and then put it all together, and then you have to UV unwrap and like texture it, and I think the whole model, including posing it and all that, took around like 9 hours from start to finish. So
let's just take a screenshot of that. I've had to do that. It's fantastic. Right. Okay. Of course, well, I'll show the guys later something, but This is one of the entrances, the famous one where they all ran into at the end of Jurassic World. I love the detail off the top there. I've noticed that the Paracephalopus or the
I think it's a Gallimimus. That's what I
Gallimimus. There's
thought it was.
Gallimimus in the middle. But aren't
Yes.
these Paracephalopus or I don't know. The middle one's a Gallimimus. And what I like this. Look at these butterflies. You've got butterflies flying all over the place,
Yeah.
which is really cool. I was just going to say to the guys, the detail with Unity, it's a Unity engine, isn't it?
Yes.
So-
It's Unity 5.
Yeah. So some of the stuff will come as like props and stuff. I know that, but other things you have to work out the textures, like this here, textures.
Yeah. And
Is
we've
that-
actually all of our assets are completely like done by us. None of it is. I know in Unity you can use some free assets that they provide, but all of the 3D models I've made myself because a lot of like even the park benches and stuff like that, they have their own unique design for Jurassic World. So I've made them off the reference pictures.
Whoa.
Lots of work.
And the bins as well.
Yep, the bins, everything.
Right, we're going to leave. As I said before, we're not going to go up there. We're going to come back to that first because I want to come down here. Again, you've got. It's like I love this sort of insight down. And wow, look at this. This is the graphics. Who's done all the graphics? Because you've sort of captured the film and the movie.
Well, so I've done all the texturing for like pretty much everything except for the dinosaurs. That's all done by our dinosaur modeler. But for all the buildings and props and stuff that you see, I've done all the texturing.
Wow. Absolutely brilliant. And I love this because the trees obviously move. I love the Coke machine, but here we go,
Yeah.
guys. Sneak peek, yeah. And guess what? I can't break the tape. Get back, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. But I love you could put these little the riding they were in the movie in the pre they were
yeah,
in
the dinosaur
prequels.
strollers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And yeah, you got the balcony up there. Brookstone. I love the fact that you've got all there. This is spot on. The signage. You've had to spend a lot of time doing that.
Yes. Yeah, no, we've got like literally my folder of reference pictures gets up to like 3,000 pictures because there's like all different scenes from, you know, the CG, and especially we really tried to focus in on the props from the movie and the set, and there's just the park itself has so much detail, and I don't think people really notice that because you don't really see it much in the movie. So hopefully this is a good way for people to experience the park.
Yeah, I bet that Blu-ray's getting worn out. The Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah.
Because the Blu-ray, especially there's so many scenes on the movie. I think there's like 7 scenes in Main Street, proper scenes, not
Yeah.
just snip. But like you can see different bits, the flybys. I want to go in here and eat some food. I'd never heard of Nobu until
Yeah, I
But that-
didn't either.
no, but so you don't get it in your country. It's just the Far East, then, is it, or America?
It's probably American.
Yeah. Now we come down here. Of course, we got and this Margaritaville Jimmy Buffet.
Yes.
Look at that, love it. Again, the detail you've had to go in to put all the struts up and stuff. Have you got any
Yeah.
plans to put furniture in there or not?
Yeah, so the 2 buildings at the end which you can visit is the Jurassic Traders and Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville, and I will be like putting all the different details and stuff inside. It's just kind of right now it's a work in progress, but yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really cool, and obviously bits that you can't go down now. But I've been doing this. This is what I was doing. I had a quick sneak, and I keep doing this to jump and look over there. Look over there, guys. Look, there's some signage and some stuff over there, and then we got the famous hotels that we've spent a lot of time discussing, and a lot of people have spent a lot of time discussing where they are. But I think the Stan Winston, was it Winston? No, the studios that did the CGI. I think the black and white and stuff has been able to help us. Oh, can I stand on that chair? Oh, I was trying to jump on the wall. I was trying to jump up. I wonder if I can jump on there. This is like Half-Life.
Yeah.
I've tried it, but yeah, you can see the Mosasaurus arena. We can't look at it today, but I thought I'd just sneak peek. Anyway, really cool. That helicopter, it just sort of flies around. Does it sort of hover over?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it
God.
actually lands at the landing pad over there,
Oh,
and they'll just
right.
fly around the island.
Cool. Oh wow, you got like a lookout post up there as well. So I said I was going to go down here. One of the hardest things that I have on the main street I built in Minecraft was this, because you can't build it in Minecraft. It's just like so intricate. And so we never got to look inside, did we? They were all like shooting down here. IMAX got so much coverage, but this sort of bit didn't. It sort of got walked past and back into.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of details that most people would have missed from the movie, like especially that little area between the IMAX and the arcade, where it's just kind of like this little area with the Coke machine and stuff.
Yeah, you're right, spot on, and I've put a little gap, but not as big as that. And you are right. When you actually, like I did, and you have spent time going back and two, just to try and get like a quarter of a second shot from here, like down there. This is what I mean, guys. The detail, like even the posts, you even like really put the foundations in these, so it feels like it's in a real theme park. And this is another thing I was looking at, the detail here. How have you done this detail on the wall?
Well, I just looked at so many of the reference pictures from the set, and I tried to recreate that type of like swirly pattern that's on the wall in the 3D models. That was pretty difficult to do, but I'm glad I did
It's so impressive though. It's like those little things just bring the thing alive. It's so impressive.
Yeah.
That's one of the things. Right, so we know that this is in the new Jurassic World 2, because we've seen this. I've seen the set and you've seen I've seen the pictures, but it's in total ruin. This top bit is fallen over. So there is some sort of scene in here. What I would really love is the Trudons. It's sort of a dark. Cinemas are really dark and with no lights on, are really dark places. So I would hopefully there's some sort of dino hiding in the cinema, I think.
That'd be fantastic.
I remember a scene from Jurassic Park where the raptors are sort of showing off in front of lighting. I've sort of got visions of that. We can have a good close up of the Jurassic. These are cool.
Yeah, so there's 4 different, either 3 or 4 different designs of these strollers, and this is one of them I've done, and it's pretty much finished. So they kind of all over the park, and this is actually the area. I found out that this is the area that people would have hired them from, because over here is where there's like the little velvet ropes, and this is, I guess you can hire it at the information booth. I mean,
yes.
So,
we got sound of a helicopter.
Yeah,
and we never saw this, but this is obviously, like you, I've had to make. There is a definitely path from the overhead shot around the back of the T-Rex Kingdom. It's obviously just a walkway access point, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's where they run out when the pteranodons are attacking.
Oh, here's that.
Then over here on that stand, we actually have one of our Easter eggs. If you look back at the drink stand, the blue drink stand that you're looking at.
Oh, I was just coming here because I was just saying I was so impressed with this. I found myself looking around and this book on here.
Yes, that's one of the Easter eggs.
Look at that. I saw this and I thought, wow, look at that. They've put the book that shows in the movie. And I can't wait to see him in Jurassic World 2. But
yes, oh my God. So that book's kind of scattered around the park as a little Easter egg, just like in the movie.
I wish I could pick it up. I sort of clicked it to see if I could, but I was just so impressed with this artwork, and then that artwork there, and then put it on here. I was really impressed.
I think that's the hardest bit that we've been doing, is recreating all the different designs, because there's so many designs that are on like the flags and everything. It has its own little unique design, and we've had to recreate that from scratch. So It's been a real challenge.
Yeah, this is another one, guys. This one here, these are absolutely spot on, but you've put the lights literally as they are designed, the curvature as well. It's a specific curvature, and then these lights over here. And the only shot we got of this was when they were shooting. Many of them were shooting at the flying reptiles, I call them, but they were shooting at them. And there was definitely different gates.
Yeah.
Here, and I tried to do this. I tried to do the old 3D games, where if you just clip it, it gets a bit of a clip, just to see a bit of this, which is secret, because obviously over here. Right. So where do we walk back? Yeah, the flags. Flags.
We've had to obviously animate them.
Yes. Are you going to do the ferry port?
Well, we do plan to do a lot of different scenes from the movie, so that's kind of one thing we've definitely wanted to explore. I'm not sure if we'll make it in the final version, but we definitely would like to do that if we can, because I mean, starting out like in a ferry and then going to Jurassic World would just be the best opening to this game ever.
Yes, absolutely. And all your flags, you could have just gone the easy option and done a load of the same, but you've actually gone and created all the different languages like you would when you go on holiday.
Yeah, I've had to translate the different texts into languages because, I mean, the park is so many people come in from all over the world, so they had to recreate it for many different languages, which is really interesting.
Yeah, so I love the flags, and you've lit them, so I take it at night those are lit up with the light in the centre?
Yeah, so we plan to do a day and night cycle, but right now it's just kind of day for all the time, but yeah.
Oh, and these are cool.
Yes.
I would like to see, that's one of the designs, I would like to see the design of the pterosaurs, which we never saw in the movie, and this is where they run past at the end, and there was that scene where they showed the CGI and how they filmed it without. No, you can't go in those. So we'll head back up Main Street now, because where we go. All this again, this design here, you haven't just gone for the basic design, you put in the brickwork underneath, you put the gravel on top, you remember the T-Rex head, it was on there as well. So you've had to place all these and move them around accordingly. The plants with the plant pots, everything is absolutely spot on. Ooh, no, I tried to sneak through there and you can't walk through there.
Yeah, I've made sure that you can't.
Oh, yes, unreal. And this here is this little shop for hats, and look, those at the back.
And every prop there is based on a real prop from the movie. So I've actually seen all the props, and I've really tried to create them myself, and it's so empty now. I'm gonna fill it up with all different merchandise that's in the movie too. So yeah.
And the books are there again.
Yeah.
And this is so good. This is one of my favourite bits, guys. Let me just get it around this side. Let's go around the side so you see it better. Look at this. Look at this. Wow.
So that's the amber and the mosquito.
Iconic amber.
The kind of mural they have.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
So cool.
So, guys, this is one piece of amber. And basically the two bits of amber are my two favourite bits. There's another bit of amber we're going to show you later. I'm sure Michael will know which bit of amber I'm talking about when we get there. But it's so impressive. So Pandora, IWC, Starbucks, of course. My favourite. Well, I have Costa Coffee or Starbucks, but I do like the Starbucks latte. Caramel latte when I'm feeling bad. Winston's, this is one again, this is iconic build up here with all the detail. Spot on. I wish you could just walk in here, but you can't. So you can just see because of the work. Right. These lights are special. We're not going to go there because we can walk inside. We'll come back in a minute.
Yeah.
I just want to show you around here. So these lights, how do you do that? That's impressive.
So that's a particle system. That's one of the things that is built into Unity. It has this fire that's kind of built into Unity 5, and it looks so amazing. And I mean, we tried to recreate a particle system for the fire ourselves. It wasn't as amazing as Unity's, obviously, so we just used theirs and kept it like that. But it is quite amazing. It's got its own different lights and stuff, so I love it.
I think it's well cool. And these Tyrannosaurus Rex Kingdom, that's again painstakingly done, as well as the brickwork, as well as this over here is exactly as it is in the movie again, so it's painstaking.
Yeah, that's you wouldn't even believe how much time we spent on this.
But it's spot on.
It's been our life for the last year.
Oh, and then plants. Look at the detail on that. And this, here we go. Yeah, like this. The water.
Yes, the water.
So what I'm going to do is I have decided that we're going to go into there last.
Yes.
Right.
Save
So,
the best for last.
yeah, best till last. So let's just come back up here. And I was trying to jump. just to see. But this is your new system. This is a new change. Now I like this.
Yeah.
So this ports you into a new area. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. So you just walk up to it, and I call them location points. Each area has one.
Okay, let's click it and let's go in. We might.
You just walk up to it.
Oh, I thought. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Now, I think is there something said in this? I'm not sure really.
Welcome to the Innovation Center, where technology meets prehistory. Join us on an exciting journey, 65 million years in the making.
Yeah. Yeah. And you got these glass doors which they walk through. Wow. Just look at this. Fantastic. That must have taken a lot to get that light in up there with the orange.
Oh, it did.
And the stairwell. You can't walk up it now, so I'm not even going to try. But
No.
there you go. And then there's this here, the bronze. Well, I take it as bronze.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mural that was in the movie, and luckily they had 2 pictures of it on the website that were really clear, so I kind of merged them together and we used that as the texture. It was really interesting.
Wow, superb. And then you've got stuff around. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go left. So we'll go to the information deck, because the detail in the Innovation Centre is you've sort of captured the fact that it's this focal point for the centre. It's where you go for information. It's sort of every theme park has one of these areas which you go, and it's just brilliant. And again, you've got the maps here.
Yeah,
Exactly
and fun fact, we actually scanned these maps in because I have the prop myself. So I scanned it in on my printer and then used that as a texture. So
it looks so real. It's like in the brilliant. And then again over here, I don't think I can walk behind. I can. Again, you've scanned these in because that's very similar to the one with viewing times. Yeah, absolutely superb. Let's come around here, and then we come around here, and this is one of my favourite bits here. I love this. Considering you put it in together, I think it's the detail and how clear you've been able to get it is really excellent. Because you can almost read it,
yeah, almost.
But it's like one of those lit signs, isn't it, at the back?
Yeah, we've made it so then it like kind of lights up a bit and looks a bit washed out even.
But it looks so impressive. So I think these have got like, DNA, and then this. I take it you're supposed to stand on this, but not at the moment.
This is where the hologram of the Earth that spins around would go.
Ah.
So yeah.
And then this I was intrigued by because this has got moving pictures. Draw a dino.
Yes. And this is actually very special to us because a while ago, I think it was about like 4 months ago, we hosted a competition in our community called a Draw a Dino competition. And everybody, and all of our fans, drew a dinosaur, and the best 30 of them, which actually happened to be all of them, got put into the game. So every single picture you see on the screens and pinned on the board are actually drawn by people in the community, which is really, really cool.
Wow, that's really that's people just love that sort of stuff. They love to see themselves or something they've done or whatever in that. Some really good quality stuff here.
Yeah, oh no, we got so many talented artists in the community.
I want to see the bottom one, left one, the yellow one. I want to see where that one is. Sorry, bottom, middle, left, yellow. Yeah, I wonder if that's in there. Does it just go on a reel, does it? Oh yeah.
It just loops, so the best ones are shown on the screen.
Oh, superb. And there's some more moving video, which we won't come down here. Go past Mr. Cram. A minute, just go past there a minute. And then this side, you've got another screen. I like this, which is based on the map. Of course, you got the prop.
Yes, and so I tried to recreate one of the screens that was in the movie because in a behind the scenes video you can see that it kind of shows off the map on the TV screen. So I kind of tried to do the same thing, but keeping in mind with our icons for the Samsung Innovation Center and stuff.
Yeah, But you've obviously animated it and put it through, so I like the fact you can watch stuff. And again, look at all the headings up here again. Again, at the back, you've recreated those pictures, and as well, then again, this is one of my favourite ones. I like this one.
That's the scale.
Love it.
very
Although
cool.
it doesn't allow for. Funny enough, they kept the Star Dinosaur secret because it hadn't been officially released yet. But you notice Spinosaurus is over here still. Never saw it. Apatosaurus. That Apatosaurus looks quite muscular compared to the ones.
It does.
The ones we saw. So, guys, before we go in the back, there's more than two things. This is one of my favourite bits. This is Mr. Crammond's legs, and this is the famous. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that shining! How did you light it up? That's just like I saw it better here, but the famous walking stick with the amber in the top.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
It's so cool.
So again, you've had to model this and put all the bits together and make it look right.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. The detail's incredible.
I can just look at that amber. It's well cool. I'm really impressed. So we're coming through to the back here, and wow.
And this is probably the least finished portion of the demo.
Wow.
But yes.
I want to see an egg hatch. This one over here is lit. And hold on. When I came in before, the lids were off and I could see the eggs. Is that right?
Yes. So if you can actually lift up and go down and stuff.
Oh yeah, because it was like that.
There you go.
Barcode. Did I click that?
No, it just happens automatically.
Wow. So again, you've created the viewing areas. Mr. Wu's secret room at the back. Oh, can you actually go in here? Oh, I never went in here. Oh, wow. I want to pick one up. Take one. I want to take it as a trophy. And get in serious trouble. Wow. That is clever how you've done that. Really clever. Now, I didn't actually check at the back. That's the computer rack. And his secret. Is his secret on the other side? I thought his secret bit was here.
This is where the secret room is. I still have to put that like little doorway in though, but it would be exactly where you're facing. And then you can see the tea that we and Masrani were having.
I got the impression Masrani didn't like it very much, but there you go.
No.
Right, and we're definitely going to see Wu in this one. And this is where they end the walkway to the control center, isn't it? Which
this is the most confusing bit.
Well, there is obviously there is a lift somewhere because we saw Claire. Oh, what do you think of Claire's new outfit?
Oh, I love it.
So
I really like the old Claire outfit from Jurassic World because I don't know, it looks so cool and like corporate and stuff, and it really suits the character. But I love what they did with the new one. I'm more disappointed in Owen's new outfit, if anything.
Well,
I don't like the blue.
I think he's lost his jacket, maybe.
Yeah.
but we've only seen him on the beach scene, of course, which is obviously as they've announced that there is a there is volcano sounds in that set because they announced it, which is quite funny, where they released some information that there's a volcano involved. So we know Isla Nublar did have a dormant volcano, and it pretty much is most of the island. So oh look, buttons and plugs. Oh wow, impressive. So I get the fact that because of must be something here that's creating slowdown. This is funny enough. It's the same in my map. This is the only place in the map that really gets slowed down. So maybe capturing the detail. Geno sequencing. Yeah. So they've kept Claire's kept her top, a very similar style top, but then gone really Tomb Raider-ish, which I really
hasn't she?
Really Tomb Raider-ish, and it's really impressive. Ooh, I remember this. This was like.
This is where the sand pit will go.
Yeah.
So that you can dig up like the prehistoric bones and stuff. It's so cool.
Yeah. And absolutely spot on. Oh, we can't go up there, but everybody can see that. So, there you go. I missed
that was
anything?
the innovation center.
That
was pretty much everything.
I do like looking at detail. So let's just go back out into the world. So there's one more attraction to see today.
Yes. I can't wait to see this.
I can't wait for the people to see it. Right, we are going on the left up here. And oh, I didn't show these before. These are well cool.
Yeah.
Transparency through them.
Yes, and they got a bit distortion as well. Like when you move around, you can see it's a bit distorted, which is cool. Just like real glass.
Oh yeah, and you've paid attention to this, to detail.
Yep.
So much detail. I've probably missed loads, but here we go. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. I can't remember now because it was. Oh, we just pressed to open
Just
on
click.
this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think got to there. And super duper. We've got the area here. And that's the pathway that goes all the way around to meet the other one around the other side. Oh, can we just, while we're talking, can we just see? Does it actually land?
Yes, yes it does.
So you've used the same system as you did with the monorail. Something's tweeting. Cool, look at that. And then it sits there and takes off.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're going
to see some more vehicles, aren't we? I've already seen snapshots some of the vehicles used. I love the fact that it's obviously apparent now, and without any plot spoilers, that the vehicles they used in England sets are also used in the Island Nublar sets, and so the same dinosaurs were shown in the two locations. So it's quite easy to say that somebody is getting dinosaurs off the island. Maybe it's either a rescue mission or for their own uses, or both. It'll be very interesting. Oh, I heard something then. Something in it. Oh, I love that. You've built the anticipation.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
listen to
spent
that.
lots of time on the sound design.
Oh, right, here we go. We're going into hell. No. Oh, look at this.
I'm just going to keep quiet for this bit.
The Tyrannosaurus Rex Kingdom, where you'll get up close and personal with our incredible T-Rex, Rexy. Rexy was originally created back in 1993 and was actually featured in the original Jurassic Park. Oh, looks like she's ready to say hi. Everybody, please welcome the queen herself, Rexy. This show may be disturbing for smaller children.
Oh. Oh! Look at them vessels move! Whoa! Very impressive. That is, I obviously I'd seen it before and it was so cool.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to talk like you. I wanted just to listen to it. And I love the fact the flare's still there, but the goat is gone. I just love the idea of this.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, this is what you're calling like special features, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Because it looks like from your website, and everybody, I am going to put the links to your video, links to your page, links to your website, because you've just developed a website. Go on, talk about the website. I might actually
so
bring
we've
it
got
up on the screen. Go on.
We've got a website, and it has all the details there and everything, and that's where you'll be able to download it once it comes out. But we've also got a Discord community, which I'm sure you guys have heard of Discord, and it's kind of the best way to follow us, and like you can talk with us and we can share information really quickly. So definitely join the Discord if you want to follow this project.
Yeah, and I know a number of my watchers who watch my videos are on Discord because I've seen them on other Discords, namely Jurassic Craft, of course, because that's quite a well thing. But yeah, the Jurassic Craft team have got a load of people that are on this, watch this. So I'm sure you guys who have got lots of things to say about dinosaurs, Jurassic World, whatever dinosaur related, I'm sure, go and head over there and join in the chat. So this is like special features, and I get the impression from you that there'd be a number of these on the final game where you'd be able to go to different parts.
Yeah.
Can you sort of say any, like a couple more where you without saying anything much? Really?
Well, one thing I can say is that as I'm sure you've assumed from if you've been following us, the Mosasaurus arena will be in the game. That's one thing I can say. So, but we can't show it off yet because it's just too early. But look forward to that before the end of the year.
And you've mentioned games, so what? It's like a game. So what is it like this? Walk around and see things. So
Yeah,
what do you mean by
this-
game?
It's hard to like. We don't actually officially call it a game because by definition, it's really not a game. It's more of an experience. You kind of like walk around, and it's a unique way to view our 3D models and just like explore the park. Because our biggest like goal for this project was the park was so detailed and so amazing in Jurassic World, but we hardly saw it at all, and it's kind of a shame that we didn't really see all that detail. So we've put it to ourselves to recreate the entire park and kind of make it this like walk-through experience where you can just really soak in all the detail. And it's not really trying to be a game, you know, it's not supposed to be like a first-person shooter or anything like that, because that would kind of take away from like the experience. It's just supposed to be to see the models and explore the park. So yeah.
It just shows what you can do with Unity, and if you're actually prepared to put the hours in and the effort and really take care in what you do. It's just it is fantastic, I must say. And the detail, I've missed loads of detail, but you know, just simple things like this with the color coding of the concrete. You know, and I mentioned this, the detail. It's all those little things that I go back and saw something new again, and you go back again and see it again. It's really cool, to say the least. Right, okay, so helicopters flying off. Oh, yeah. So you could. Funny enough, we always say that way. The back of the innovation centre is probably about half a mile from the control centre, and in the movie, there's no explanation how you get a half a mile down a lift and into the innovation centre, which is quite fun.
Yeah, no, a few things didn't really make sense in the movie when you think about it.
Well, sorry, I know you've been doing this because I follow you on Twitter as well. I'll put your Twitter because that's where you're quite active. You've been posting loads of. I've been sharing all the pictures this week and screenshots. But this is one thing I haven't finished off yet. But we were all doing this at the same. But I can just see a bit sneak peek of the water park over there. So there's lots more to see, obviously.
So this is only like a small segment of the park. In the full game, you'll be able to explore the whole thing. So lots to see.
Right. Well, that is absolutely brilliant. I think have we hit everything we think?
Yes, that's pretty much everything.
Well, thank you very much, Michael. I give you credit for. Thank you again for allowing me to show this. I obviously will release it at the same time as you release your thing, or you give me a time. It will be up to release, but it will be released on the 14th.
Yes.
But sorry, it is now the 14th and it's released. So go. All I'm going to say is go head over to go and have a look at the links in the description, and head over there and have a look at the updates and stuff, and follow Michael and his team, or the team there on that site. And I just say thank you very much, Michael. It's been a pleasure.
No problem. I want to thank my team because honestly, this wouldn't have been possible without them, and they're kind of like a little family to me. So thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, thank you for pulling us all together. It's absolutely brilliant. Right.
No problem.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much. Well, see you all, guys. I know there's been no videos for 2 weeks. This is the first one that's come up, so hopefully 1,000 of you have all seen it, and a few more. And as I say, a good press for Michael. Thanks very much and his team. Bye bye, everybody. Bye, Michael.
Bye bye.